She didn't mean to want her. But when Petra leaned in, everything else disappeared. The ring, the rules, the man she promised to marry. One touch, and her whole world started to fall apart. Because sometimes, the line between right and wrong feels too good to stop. It wasn't always like this. A few weeks ago, she thought she had everything figured out. Camille was a respected teacher at a Christian college, smart, devoted, the kind of woman people looked up to. She was engaged to Martin, a calm, gentle guy who loved her deeply. Her life was simple, quiet, and safe. But lately, that safety didn't feel comforting anymore. It felt empty. Then her dog died. She didn't expect it to hit her that hard, but it did. And that's when Petra showed up, a stranger who sat with her while she cried in the laundromat.
Are you alright? My dog just died. It's okay. How did he die?
She didn't say much, just stayed and listened while Camille tried to hold herself together. There was something about the way she looked at her, calm, steady, that made it hard to look away. When she got home, she realized some of her clothes were missing. Tucked inside was a small card, Petra's. She hesitated, but curiosity won. The next day, after class, she went looking for her. That's when she learned Petra wasn't just some random woman. She worked with a traveling circus.
Hello. Hi. I don't know if you've checked your laundry yet, but I think we did a switcheroo by mistake.
Camille only meant to drop the clothes off and leave, but Petra invited her in, casual, friendly, like it was nothing. The place was messy, colorful, full of life, just like her. They started talking again, and it felt easy, too easy. Petra joked, teased a little, the kind of flirting you could pretend wasn't flirting if you wanted to.
You have an exquisite mouth, you know.
Camille laughed it off, but her heart was racing. She told herself it didn't mean anything. She was just being polite. But deep down, she knew that wasn't true.
Camille, I'd love to see you in the moonlight with your head thrown back and your body on fire.
What Petra said caught her off guard. For a moment, she didn't know what to say. She felt something stir inside her, something she couldn't explain. It scared her. But she needed to leave before she said or did something she couldn't take back. That night, she couldn't sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw Petra's face, heard her voice. By morning, the confusion was too much to ignore. The next day, it was Petra who showed up, nervous, unsure, but wanting to make things right.
I wanted to apologize for being so aggressive.
Petra apologized, soft, sincere, not trying to justify anything. Camille listened, but before she even realized it, she pulled her closer. She tried to fight it, the thoughts, the feelings, but she couldn't anymore. Then they kissed. It wasn't planned. It just happened. The second she pulled away, it hit her. Everything she stood to lose. Martin, the man who trusted her completely. Her job, her reputation, her faith. The one thing that always gave her a sense of who she was. She left in a hurry, scared of herself. She didn't know what was happening to her, only that something inside had shifted, and she couldn't undo it.
Petra, what happened this morning? I think it was just flattered by your attention, but I'm not really like that.
She said maybe they could just be friends. Nothing more. Petra agreed. She didn't argue, she just smiled and said okay. They started spending time together again, pretending it was normal. They talked, laughed, shared small moments that felt too natural, but underneath, the tension never went away. Camille tried to live her old life, tried to make things right with Martin, pretend she was happy. On the outside, she looked fine, but inside, she was somewhere else with Petra. Petra always seemed to know how to break down her walls. A look, a touch, a quiet joke that got too close. And no matter how hard Camille tried to resist, she couldn't. One night, she stopped thinking about her faith, her church, even Martin. She just gave in. When Camille finally gave in, it felt like the world stopped fighting her. Being with Petra felt right, too right. Every touch, every glance, every second together made her feel things she didn't even know she could feel.
I love you.
For the first time, she wasn't pretending. She was alive. But that feeling came with something else, guilt. Because as perfect as it felt, she knew it was breaking everything she'd ever believed in. Her faith, her morals, her promises, all of it started to blur.
It's just that I'm happier with. Oh God.
Eventually, Camille knew she couldn't keep pretending.
Martin, I wanted to talk to you about something.
It was hard, painfully hard, but she made the choice. She let it all go. The life she planned, the faith she built her world around, the man she was supposed to marry, all of it. And she chose Petra. Not because it was easy, but because, for once, it felt real. The movie When Night is Falling is not one you can miss. It's a story about love, faith, and the courage to follow your heart even when it leads you somewhere you never expected. You should definitely check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some